time for baseball on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Freddy Pulliam is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Tomas Pacheco, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely the two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sanborn ranging back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Pulliam has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Pacheco, the runner at third with no outs. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Digging in now, Alden Quinn. Runner still anchored at third base. 1 away now. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Coming to the plate now, R.D. Robinette, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. He's taken strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Melendez ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave one. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Brandon Linden, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Anthony. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Anthony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. Well, he's really struggled in this recent stretch. You look at it, he has only 1 RBI in the last 10 games, and he's hitting in the middle of the order. They're expecting a lot more production from him, and I'm sure he's expecting a lot more from himself.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pacheco has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, third baseman, Jose Melendez.
Stepping into the box, Jose Melendez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. John Costello would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Henson. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, George Jacob. As it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Jacob.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Ikeda, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Jacob gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-0. His fastball swung on and missed.
Let's get you out here.
1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner goes. Stopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take his sure out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Batting 7.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Brian Liriano. He'll get to take his. His first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. From the stretch. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Scorched to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, John Costello, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
John Costello.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Popped him up. Swanson is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Set to get his day started, Eddie Escobedo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Joe DeVore will be next. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting 6, catcher, Joe DeVore.
Digging in, Joe DeVore. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball there.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Bruce Sanborn. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Escobedo over at second. DeVore is over at first with 1 away. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1. He's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Short, hit hard. Swanson scoops it up. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park.
Leading off for the Cardinals, catcher,
In now, Brandon Linden. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Slow little roller to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Ready for another chance, Tomas Pacheco. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Sanborn on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So in now for Chicago, Mike
Leading off for the
Watkins.
Cubs, left fielder, Mike Watkins.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Liriano is over to take a look. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You know, they say pitching is about location, location, location. First 2 pitches into that at bat, really good. Mark, the 3rd one, not so much.
You know, that's where the game's changed, Dan. You used to see 0-2 and guys would almost throw one to the backstop, waste a pitch, bounce something. Not the case in today's game. Guys are going right after you, but he definitely missed his spot right there.
In now, Freddy Pulliam. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Watkins on at first, nobody out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
At the plate, Kevin Anthony. From the belt, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Played on the backhand. And that's the 2nd out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Charlie Mueller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Liriano is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now, Alden Quinn. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Escobedo onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, R.D. Robinette. Now a swing and a ground ball, and the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, third baseman, Brandon Ikeda.
Into the box now, Brandon Ikeda. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Melendez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Melendez.
First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And now pitch on the way. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Henson scoops it up. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42. as his legacy lives on to this day. Now batting, John Costello. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now at the plate, Eddie Escobedo. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Eddie Escobedo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Joe DeVore, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Jacob is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Into the box now, Brian Liriano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Brian
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Alan Hansen the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Cue shot here out towards short. And that'll be the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Linden.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Linden. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Two and two.
2-2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. So striding in,
Leading off for the
Sanborn.
Cubs.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bruce Sanborn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate, Mike Watkins. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Sanborn aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Right to him. 1 there. On to first. A double play.
Now batting, pitcher, Freddy Pulliam.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Freddy Pulliam. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tomas Pacheco.
Tomas Pacheco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. There's a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the Ivy. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A bouncer up the middle. Costello ranging up the middle. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting, left fielder, Alden Quinn.
Riding in once again, Alden Quinn. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, R.D. Robinette, and she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Kevin Anthony.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Kevin Anthony.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0 home. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. Oh, strike 2 as he locks him up there. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ready once again, Charlie Mueller. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Henson is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Melendez.
Digging in once again, Jose Melendez. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hit hard on the ground at first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play. So digging in now, George Jacob. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Sweet.
swing and a liner. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Julian Quezada comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Julian Quezada.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Escobedo loves it, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. In now, Brian Liriano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Anthony has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan Hansen.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Alan Hansen. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Quezada stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, John Costello. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's a ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0 home. High pop up. Henson shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Eddie Escobedo.
Now Now at the plate, Eddie Escobedo. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The wind up and the 0-1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jacob is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Joe DeVore.
Now in the box, Joe DeVore. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And it's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad McKenzie will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 42.
Sam Blanco will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Sam Blanco.
Stepping in now, Bruce Sanborn, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If not, Nothing less. Pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson brings it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Sam Blanco. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Escobedo. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tomas Pacheco will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the right. Melendez charging in on it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
8th inning now from Wrigley Field with the visiting Cardinals on top of the Cubs in this one as you get a look at the line score through 7 innings. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Thomas Kasizak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Thomas Kasizak.
Leading off the inning, Mike Watkins. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lined hard to center field. Jacob is there, and he has it for the first down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Chris Valdez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
42, Chris Valdez.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 0-2 home. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Anthony.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kevin Anthony. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Junior Ortiz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Alden Quinn, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Hit back up the middle. And gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
First baseman.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Into the box, R.D. Robinette. He swings and grounds it to short. His second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, George Jacob. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Anthony ranging back. but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
In now, Brandon Ikeda. So take a look at ball one. Jacob stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Hurt, if a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 42, Jason Hurt. Now playing center field and batting the 7th spot.
The next hub up, Charlie Mueller. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
First baseman, Jose Melendez.
Digging in, Jose Melendez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. That is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, John Costello. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Eddie
Second
Escobedo.
baseman,
As the first
Eddie
pitch to him runs a
Escobedo.
bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's a pop-up now. Robinette's got it, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. So coming to the plate, Jason Huff.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center
First
fielder,
delivery to him on the
Jason
way.
Huff.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Alan Henson will be next. Strike. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hit on the ground out to short. Costello right there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Sam Blanco.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Blanco. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Escobedo moving to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in and looking for more, Joe DeVore.
Catcher, Joe DeVore.
First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Huff looks up. Ball game. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
I know you can do it. Oh, it's getting just a little bit tough now. The road is rough now. I know you can do it. The road is rough now. Get up, you can do it.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Junior Ortiz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.